What's going on, Battle Pirates? It's Price is Wrong. It's Friday. I've got chores to do, so I'm gonna go see if I can do it and maybe have some fun while I'm doing it.
The new TurboTax app captures the
Welcome to Battle Vortex.
All right. Hey, Josh. How's it going, bud? Excuse me. I'm going to try to get out here. I got like Forsaken missions to do. Dredges should be out, so I got like just a ridiculous amount of stuff I need to work on. I got nothing repairing either, so that's also a problem. It just means I'm not playing to my potential. Um, so I need to see if I can fix that a little bit. Let's see here. I'm gonna move some boats around. Yeah, I need to play to my potential. I'm not currently doing that. So let's see here. Bam. I'm just going to see if there's any kind of dredges out on the map. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm not going to get sniped by anybody. It would really suck if I did, but we all know that these things happen. All right, so there's that. I guess my subs are already out on the water, and I'll do this first, and then I'll see about getting started on my Forsaken missions. So I apologize I've not been on much. We had the Thursday show last night. Hey, Pressure Man. Wow, all the dredges are gone. Well, I guess it just made my my to-do list real easy, didn't it? There's no dredges. I'm gonna turn the fan on because I'm kind of warm. Remote is nice for the fan. It's really nice. Cody Hamilton, how you doing? All right, so I guess I got my Nighthawks. I'm just gonna go ahead and start off with these 65s. Oh, it looks like my wife's out there doing the same thing. I don't feel like I'm lined up here. Slide over. Why is it not sliding over? Oh, Forsaken Assassin. Thanks for clicking follow, bud. Appreciate it. Well, it's close enough. Well, I got a full belly. It's Friday. I'm actually taking the whole week off next week, and so I'm not going to be working at all. So I'm not going anywhere either. I'm just going to be like hanging out. My wife is actually going to be even leaving in my son. My son's got national competition next week down in Florida, and my wife is going down there with them. Of course, she's like the booster mom. She's like the team mom, and so she's going down there to help out. And so it'll pretty much just be me home alone. Well, let me get some music. Let's see what I got here. Royalty free rock playlist. Um, we're in Florida. It's Pensacola. Oh, Nerf Boy's watching. He'll probably be on here shortly. Nice. Congrats. Hey, Dreadmall X. Captain Zach, how's it going? I gotta be careful here because I don't want to snipe that. Might be able to do a little bit of training for my my Reapers. I got my fleet of Reapers sort of kind of done. All the specials and armor on them. They don't, not fully equipped with weapons, but you know, I decided not to mess with them anymore until I get my retrofits done. Hey, Guggen. Yeah, well, we knew it was Slap-a-Ho, babe. Yeah, we don't know it was Save-a-Ho. No, I didn't. I didn't get to hit any Typhoons on April Fool's, man. I was pretty annoyed about that too, man. It just, they only brought them out like every 4 hours, and then it was like the spawns are so minuscule. It's like, you know, why even have them? You know what I mean? It's like, I think like a fraction of 1% maybe might have got to mess with them at all. So I did see one time. Yeah, I saw it, Josh. Hits. Congrats, I guess. Who's left in that group? Who's running it now? I'm curious. Maybe they were looking for you to run it. Yeah, they got pretty beat up, man, during that last Banhammer swing. Yeah, I heard it was like 500 VXP per Typhoon. Wow, that's awesome, Captain. Wow. Just be careful, man. I mean, I don't know who Molly is. I don't know if she's a reset. I don't know anything about her, but you know you're going to have a bad reputation just for wearing that tag after what happened. Come on. Yeah, I didn't get any. You know, one thing I'll say about when they did that base cap, at least now I can still do this. Snipe the Torp Tower. Before I couldn't do it. You know, when they adjusted the whole math thing, they took my ability away to do this right here. I know I was on all day fishing for them too, you know, once I got home. But I didn't do anything else but look for those dang things. So that's why I was so irritated that I never got to do any. Alrighty. My base got flattened today. Well, sort of flattened a little bit. I think most of my structures are healed. I mean, obviously the big ones, the outpost and the launch pad still got a way to go, but most of my stuff is ready. Even my guards repaired. Hey, Nerf boy. And I got the Apocalypse Mortar. I would like to have that. I'm actually just been doing a little bit of housekeeping on my base. I took, even though it really didn't do anything to, I don't have any power issues or anything like that. I just looked at it as housekeeping. I had to, I took tactical fields off a couple of my resource generators, and I'm putting it on. There was one lab I had that didn't have a tactical field on it, and I'm putting that on there. And it's like really warm out here today. I mean, it's like feeling like 80s. It's crazy, the weather. Just want to make sure there's no mortars in the air. Make sure it's not something I got to worry about. So Locust UAV, the Eruption Fire, Napalm Missile. Crap. Not paying attention to my game. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What would you say to UX that is about to jump off About House? No clue, man. No clue. I don't know what you said, so. Don't know what you said. Yeah, fire department. Sounds good. No, I think I want to move my webcam up. There we go. Got somebody named Time watching me. Is it your house? I mean, you got like insurance issues or anything like that? I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. Not something I don't like being responsible for telling people to come to the sector I'm in. Definitely don't want to be on the hook for saving somebody's life, assuming they're getting ready to do something stupid. Hey, take care, Cam. Yeah, I think I have a papaya. They're not really common around here, papaya, but I think I have had them. Go for it, Josh. You can go ahead and kill my gunboat, man. I don't care about it. I never built mine for fighting. I think I might only have like a single FUD 1 on it or something. So it shouldn't be too hard for you. And if it helps you out, man, if it helps your ego, man, and kill my gunboat, then have at it. Sorry, paying attention to my battle here. Hey, Sergeant. See you, Nerf boy. Sorry, a lot of people saying bye and trying to be more attentive to the chat here, but it's not easy. I'm trying not to get my boats killed. No, I haven't thought about refitting them. Nope. I can't believe that thing didn't die. Sky Time is really enjoying the show. Hey, Kowaki. Yeah, I'm not one of those types of people that like plan 50 builds, you know what I mean? I used to be, but it's like, you know, when you realize that all you're doing is adding to a list of stuff you're never going to do, you kind of stop doing that. Person's just jumped out. I don't know if they're going to like ninja me or what. going on in there with you and Josh and Nerf Boy? Hey, Blackbeard. All right. Oh yeah, they are. Maybe I'll just go get some later. See if I can knock this out. I don't know, an hour? Yeah. I mean, if you could put like even a 6 hour at the most, you know, something that'll repair overnight. You know, if you can go to bed and then wake up the next day and have your fleet fixed so you can play again would be nice. Nerf Boy, Chris, Josh on here, he's the one who asked me about the gunboat fight. So when I said go ahead and kill it, I was talking to him. That Mercury fleet's been sitting there since yesterday. Hope everything's all right. Hey, DH. Hey, take care, Cat and Zach. What you pointing your finger at? Yeah. Oh, okay. John put a hint. I get it now. Nerf boy, I hope you're not trying to get him policed, man. I don't particularly care for police in this game. I'm just watching the comms down there. Nerf boy and Chris on here. He's Josh Sumter here on Twitch, but in the comms he's Chris. And but I guess Nerf boy killed my gunboat, and I think it was supposed to be Chris. And Chris is the one I was talking to about killing my gunboat, and. But so Chris went and sunk Nerf boy's fleet that he used to kill my gunboat. Did you send me a base design last night? I don't even remember. Alright, let's see here. I thought I told it to launch. Oh, I guess I hit repair. Wow, I'm goofy. I had a couple RGs that I took the combined defense off of, and I'm actually putting it on the lab right now. So I'm just doing a little bit of housekeeping. I thought about trying to beef up some of my labs even. Let's see here. I think they all should be right about the same as far as armor and all that goes. But you see there's tons of room on there to beef it up. Like if I wanted to, I could put the DU3 on there, you know, and then that would basically give me 26,000 armor points on that, which really the whole point of this right here is to help buff up my my turrets a little bit, you know. And if the labs and the, you know, the whatever it is that's holding on to the field is the first thing killed, I mean, it's kind of pointless having it there, you know, if you ask me. So I don't know. I thought about putting some armor on some of these guys too, but oh crap. Let me see. Equip. And then there is limited, so I have I could put D4R, M, or X on there. So I don't know. I think it almost armor points. That's 22,000. That's 16. That's 16. I think it almost might be better to, and that's 925 power, 925 power, 955 power. That's 1252 power. That's a lot of power. Yeah, it almost might be better just trying to figure out which of these guys I might want to put on there. I know missiles right now is still the most common thing, but I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that might be the way to go. That's a day and a half. Let me see. This right here is the last turret I just did, and it's this right here is Executioner and the Smart Warheads. And you see, I don't really have much room on here for armor. And I've always told myself if I couldn't put at least DU1 on, I wasn't going to put anything on. You see, I can't even put a DU1 on, so really it's kind of pointless. So no armor for that. Josh, I think I was telling you about this one right here. This turret right here is my monster. It's a Select 4 with the Barrage Rack 3, and I got 2 D4Ms. And you see, I've got my missile defense is 44%, and my armor level is 46,000. That's a pretty beefy turret right there. It could take a lot. So it should be able to eliminate any kind of retargeting taking out my turrets all by itself. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm going to take the nature break real fast. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hey, Icelandic. Alright, well, let me get back out here and start working on the 65. There we go. I was wondering if this thing gonna light up or what. Want my cooking in the shipyard? I'm just working on a Golly. I have a Goliath going on in there right now. The Goliath has, I only put like 4, I put that nuclear accelerator on it and 4 of the Arbalest cannons. That's all I got on there right now, but, so that's what's cooking. Is it hard for me to watch my own videos? No, not really. I like watching my own stuff. You know, quite honestly, I like looking for room for improvement. I like looking for places I can improve and do better. You know, I'm probably my harshest critic. I do like that I'm so different from everybody else as far as videos go. I do like that. I like being different. I'm in 443, Blackbeard. 443. Are you in the same world, Blackbeard? looks like I got a little scratch on my sub there. I'll be alright. Yeah, I don't do any editing, obviously, because my stuff's all live. But yeah, I know what you're talking about as far as editing out the hit videos. Sometimes finding good tracks to put on there is tough. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know I've gotten on you, Ice, some of your videos with your spelling and all that, man. Your attention to detail in the beginning is kind of lacking. It's like, I think you focus so much probably on certain different parts that, you know, the things that people notice is you kind of let slip. I mean, if you didn't put any music with it, you know. I don't know, that's not really a big hit. I thought it was a good idea once upon a time I did that, and people said it was boring, you know. I'm like, well, crap, you know, you go to make the music, and you got to make the thing, and people don't like your music, and then they don't watch, and then you don't put any music on it at all, and they don't watch. It's kind of hard to win sometimes, but. I just figured if people wanted the music that they could listen to their own music, you know, pick whatever song they wanted, but yeah, it didn't really work out that way. People still didn't want to, they wanted you to pick the music, but it had to be the right music, so. Yeah, royalty free is what you're looking for. Royalty free. That's what I'm playing right now. Is all royalty free music. There is some nice tracks in here too, by the way. Yeah, when I get to it, man, I really can't give you a date when I'm gonna put some APOC morts in there. I want to. It's just everything takes so freaking long to do. You know what I mean? It takes weeks to do anything. So I want, it's something I want to do, but like I said, it just takes weeks. I hate that everything takes weeks, Josh. Man, it drives me bananas. All right, how are you doing on uranium there, Josh? Are you doing okay? I mean, and this song sucks. Next. Yeah, I think I'm doing R9. Well, I'm doing R9 Golly right now, so. See my wife's MCXs. Where's she at? She's got R10 legendary MCXs. It looks really funny, right, when she's using a decoy. I mean, you see all the splashes like right in front of her boat. But it's like all of the munitions seems like they're flying way off the screen. People said that about me too. Careful, babe. That was your last one. Oh, I guess you don't need it decoy for anything else. That thing's got like, I think 150 or 160% penetrative reload. It's insane. Look how fast they shoot. Yep, the weekend going rogue. Yeah, you should see it added to the campaign here shortly. But it shouldn't go live for several hours, so probably not another 4 or 5 hours. Excuse me? Yes, ma'am. Do I know what her build is? Well, I know she's got siege missiles on there. I think she's got like 3 or 4 per boat. They weigh less than her other siege missiles did. She's sitting down right now. I think she's going to tell me. I'm trying to look. It looks like she's got 4 siege missiles on there. Is that right? 5. She's got 5 siege missiles, and that's on one boat. Are all of your boats identical? You just got 3 in a fleet, right? Yeah, she's got 3 in a fleet, and they got 5 each. Is that ballistic armor? 3 ballistics and 1 missile. Oh, you putting a radioactive armor on there? It's just the missile one? So it looks like she's taking the missile armor off and putting on D4R. And then, let me see your specials. Speed System 3. Solid Fuel Booster 3. The D5X Compound Armor. Special. Sounds like she's still doing some tweaking on that, though. Yeah, well, you see she was using a Spectre decoy. Of course, you can use Nighthawk too. Nighthawk has even worse visible range than the Spectre does. So I'm just saying it's a good decoy. It just doesn't stay under as long. Now Reaper, once you get the Reaper up to R10, and you put battery 3 on there, get that up to like R15, I believe you can get 60 seconds, so you can get that to stay under for a minute as well, the Reaper, if you put all the work into it. I know the Spectre stays down 60 seconds without anything on it, but just saying, decoy, you know, decoy options. The only thing weird about the Reaper is that it starts off surfaced and then it goes under. It's actually a blue cup, but for some reason, it's like the light hits it a certain way and it disappears. It's weird. But it is a blue. I actually have a lot of green in my shirt. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like there's like areas like right here it has writing on, and right here it's green, but it's showing up transparent. It's crazy. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. You're right, Cody. Yeah, I forgot all about that. So the Reaper's probably not a good decoy because it does take damage the whole time. Yeah. I'd have figured that out if I ever would have tried it, I'm sure. I've been kicking myself the whole time. I'm kind of glad this song's over. Thanks, babe. Wife brought me ice cream. Of course, it's going to sit there for a few because I like mine to get a little soft and mushy. Yeah, the Cuda gets pretty good submersion time, doesn't it? I think I've gotten my Cudas up to R5. I know they got all the way up to R10 now, man, but it's just like, everything takes so freaking long. My Reapers kind of suck, man, right now. I've never had Reapers before. I have a new fleet. It's got no rank on it. And I gotta tell you, man, it kind of bites. I just don't have a lot of faith in it. I'm kind of hoping after I get some retrofits done on it that it'll be awesome, but right now, man, it's definitely like it's not a no skill fleet at all. It's not a no skill fleet, not even close to it. Yeah, well, that one, the Executioner, I think, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Because they all have, well, isn't it just the one that has retargeting? They don't all have retargeting, right? Isn't it just the one, the limited turret, Deadeye? I think it's the only one that has retargeting. Hi, MW. Yeah, mine, this is my fleet right here. No rank, but see, I got 2 boats I built with 7 missiles, and then they made that change, so I built the last 2 with only 3. So I'll do some experimenting with them at some point. But right now I'm just trying to get the retrofits up. I'm actually currently retrofitting my Goliath. Right now it's going to R9. And I still have, might as well say 6 days on it. But, and then I'll get back to doing my Reapers again. Reapers are currently at R3. Next one is going to be a good one because I get a combat speed buff on it. But the turn speed on them is like, ugh, really bad. I mean, I just got all the way up to 25. It's definitely better. You can tell the difference, but it still kind of sucks. I mean, it'll get better obviously as it ranks now, but ranking these things is incredibly, incredibly difficult. I'd wish I had thought about putting torpedoes on them or first, you know. But live and learn. Ice cream's starting to look soft. It's kind of warm today too though. It's like in the 70s, almost 80. It got quite warm today. Spring definitely came. Where are you at, Cody, in the world? Ohio. I don't know exactly where Hillsboro is, but my parts of my family, my heritage is from Ohio. I know it's like, I think my mom was originally from Ohio, and I think my grandparents on my father's side was as well. Man, I can't. Oh, I can't say. Good luck, Cody. Josh said you found the outpost. He was hiding behind his base. Wow, 5th time today. Sounds like you keep popping. I never get hit more than once a day. Oh, they can't seem to bubble you. I gotcha. Yeah, my base got hit earlier. Oh, it did, but I don't think it was because of you parking all your fleets there. Oh dang, my ice cream's turning into soup over here. It's warmer over here than I thought. It's ice cream soup. Stuff melted fast. Hey, Toxic. I don't get what you're saying, Pressure Man. Rig Pig banned, causing fighting over Kixeye CC. Kixeye over CC. Oh, did you say Rig Pig was banned? Wow. Alright, let's see how I'm doing so far. Not doing too bad, not doing too bad. You're not hitting the one to the right of my base yet, are you, babe? Oh, I think I see where you're at. You're hiding. Morning, Chris. Now I gotta pull up my Facebook. Or posts on the Banhammer page, wait for it to be approved. Wow, yeah, Rick picks one of them. Yeah, oh, he's actually three of them. Three of the picks waiting. Deleted two of them. Wowzers. Hey, Sicky. Yeah, I'm not a member in the Alliance Crib. I'm just not there. It's just way too much trolling and crap on there for me. Way too much negativity. For a while, it seemed like all of their posts were about me too, man. It was ridiculous. So I just don't go there anymore. Almost need a straw for this. But it's good. Oh, I gotcha. Hey, take care, Cody. It's crazy you can get banned for coining too much. Craziness. Talking about the first time I was ever on a BV show? Ice? I know I was nervous my first time. I was definitely nervous. You know, you gotta learn, you know, the people on your show, you gotta learn their cues, but I don't know, it seems like the BV feeling lately has been a little off. And I only say that, you know, because we got guys that, you know, are like stepping on other guys, and it's, you know, it shouldn't be happening. Having multiple people talking at the same time. Yeah, I was pretty nervous the first time. Each time I did it, it got a little easier. Josh says be nice to his Drax. I'm not quite sure what he means. Are you going to be doing... Oh, that's right, Ice, you did a live show, didn't you? Like a live stream where you were doing the narrating and stuff. I know Tito, Carpe Diem, he had a hard time. You know, I was trying to get him to be an arbiter on our BB show once upon a time, and but it's just his dialect, well, his accent was really strong. He's very hard to understand sometimes, and you really got to be able to enunciate correctly. And even though he could enunciate, he had a hard time of doing it correctly. And so the best I could ever do for him was I did help him get his own show, but of course he quit altogether anyway because he's just quit Battle Pirates. But so I don't know, if you have a hard time enunciating, if you're going to do it in English and you're having a hard time making it so people can understand you, then you might want to just consider sticking to your own language and doing it. You know, maybe you can find an audience there. He says you're killing them very slowly and painfully. I have to take a look. Oh, okay. I'll be right back. I need another nature break. Yo, what's going on, Dragon Force? Alright, so I guess I can retreat out of this bad boy and go get my dreadnoughts. Haha. Hey, take care, Pressure Man. Wow, sounds like there's some action going on the Alliance Crypt page, huh? Might have to go over there and check it out, man. Maybe I put my account back on there. It seems like there's always like something juicy going on over there. Yeah, they like the drama though, man. They do like their drama. terrible, man. I really feel like, or wish I didn't dislike that chick singing so much. Oh, you jumped out of that page too, huh? Yeah, I had to leave it a long time ago. They're using a frosty in the dredges. Now, does that field that extinguishes a fire eliminate the radioactive damage only, or part of it, or none of it? When that fire is gone, the ice, and it's gone. Because that's where the radioactive damage comes from, is from the fire or ice fields. So yeah, when you extinguish that, there's no more radioactive damage. Crap, man. Center. Centaur. Seems like you had something you want to say, babe. Yeah, a lot of people getting really emotional. My wife is still in the crib and she's looking at it and she's like telling me what's going on up there. But yeah, folks getting a little too emotional about the game sometimes, and it's just not good. It's not healthy. I mean, heck, man, I think I get stressed out on this game sometimes, and that's only because it's like the game is screwed up, really. But, I don't know. I kind of wish Kixeye would have fixed the whole cloak efficiency thing correctly instead of doing it the way they did it, but... Well, I did know the Navy was banned, and I guess now Rig Pig is banned too. Boy, my Triton's taking a beating. Not supposed to get beaten up like that. Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened to that page. I mean, quite honestly, the first time, I don't know. That page just kind of rubbed me the wrong way for a long time, you know? And it's a shame. I mean, I think the Doublemint, I mean, I think his worst mistake is that he got real emotional one time, and because I guess back then it's like he wouldn't try to advertise on the BB page or something like that, and somebody rejected the post or deleted the post or didn't approve it or something. I don't know what the heck happened, but of course then he went on his page to make a rant, And of course, every troll that has ever been banned off the BB page jumped on the bandwagon, and it's kind of been the direction of that page ever since. But they've grown. I mean, they've grown since they've done they started doing their show. They've grown quite a bit. Yeah, it's definitely nice having them getting rid of the cheaters and hackers has been really, really nice, hasn't it? And you know, obviously I don't know what's going on with Rick Pick or anything, and I know he's crib, you know, and I know he quit supporting BB, you know, a while back, and all that's fine. I'm not going to say that he's a cheater because of all that. Whatever's going on with him is between him and Kixeye, and that's how I view anybody who gets banned, is whatever's going on is between them and Kixeye. You know, I respect the privacy, you know, of other people. Now, if they decide they want to share, then I got to decide if I feel like it's a sincere, honest reply, or if they're just BSing. You know, if they say that they were banned for, you know, glitch repairing or whatnot, I mean, that may be true, but, you know, it might not. You know, you just don't know. This song is called Victorious 300. What's that? I can't. Sorry, my wife wanted to talk to me for a minute. she didn't want to be broadcast, so I just muted my mic. All Anger's over there in your sector? That's cool. Alright, so one more ought to do me. Okay, I got a message here. Let's see who it's from. Marlboro Man. Yeah, Anger's awesome, man. I sent him a message today, but he didn't reply to me on Facebook. Anger. Let me see if he even saw it. No, it doesn't even say he saw it. Had somebody ask me NP on Facebook, why does your ship weight go up when you use the Reaver UAV, when the Reaver UAV weighs less than the Hornet? And I just told him it's because of Shipyard 2. The Shipyard 2 reduces the weight of Forsaken Tech, but not Reaver Tech. Alright, well I'm not going to do all my Facebook stuff right now, so I apologize for that, letting it distract me. Yeah, Banhammer's popular, for sure. Hey, back. Yeah, best I can figure is maybe when I hold my blue cup at an angle, maybe some of the green reflects off of it, and that's why it disappears. That's really my best guess. You know, I don't know why else it would do that. Now you guys can't see him either. This is called a Digi. Oh, you can kind of see him. It's funny, it's because all of the cloak, all the dark green areas are showing it black over there. He looks like he's a leper. This is a little Cox themed character. It's like the little Pillsbury Doughboy. We have Cox Communications, the company I work for. We have Digis, and that's what he is. And this right here is it's a four-leaf clover. It's a Lucky themed, and so basically he's covered in four-leaf clovers, and he's green. Son, I might have to get you to turn the air on, buddy. It's freaking getting hot up in here. That's gonna be miserable when we go to bed tonight, babe. Oh yeah, we got a Vikings to watch. Holy moly. Yeah, I need to watch Vikings. Any of you guys watch Vikings over in the chat? It's a good show, man. Real good show. I think it's on the History Channel. It's not my favorite. I like Black Sails, though. I think Black Sails might be my favorite. That one, I think, is on Stars, if I'm not mistaken. Black Sails is pretty good. Of course, they already had their season finale. This ought to be, I don't know if this is going to be Viking season finale or not, what's on my DVR, but I hope not. I love that show. I think it's pretty awesome. I don't watch a lot of TV, but I'll make time for stuff like Walking Dead, Vikings, and Black Sails. Great shows. Yep, I worked for Cox Communications. I guess, are you familiar with them, Pressure Man? I don't want to hear about your HBO problems, man. Hey, take care, MW. Yep, you have a good night. Oh, you work for Trek TV? Okay. Well, we should not talk about television then. At least not service providers. I know we have like an ugly dish campaign, but you guys, I think you guys probably have like a high cost campaign.